Hello and welcome, my fellow operatives. My name is Taff Taylor, and today I got another reaction video to another match of mine, and it's my first legit indie match that I had, going against a guy named Cameron Cage. So we're getting ready for Cameron to come on out here right now, and I'll tell you what, a lot of guys always ask about, what's it like to work with somebody you never worked with? Do you ever get nervous? Do you ever get worried? Do you think you're better than them? No, nothing like that. Literally, it's just I want to make sure that they're going to be safe and that I'm going to be safe. Of course, I know that I always am. Not every wrestler is the same. Everybody's different. But this guy, I got to work with him maybe a whole 5 minutes before this match. Actually, before the show. So I got to get in the ring with him, got to train, practice for like a good 5 minutes. It wasn't a whole lot, but I just wanted to test the basics with him and see what he knew. And here I am getting ready to come out. I want to go ahead and critique a little bit of this camera work. Whoever was recording, I was just in the zone. I wasn't even paying attention. But the guy who was recording this, he did kind of an job. And that's my personal opinion. I mean, you can see right here. So forgive the camera work right here. Nonetheless, here I come. I'm coming out right now. Big match feel. Well, not really big match. Kind of like the last one that I did with the Prophet. But nonetheless, this was my first indie match. So I got to do this in front of a crowd. I think there was maybe about 100 people there. It doesn't matter, like I said, whether it's 5, 10, 15, or 100 people in a building there to watch a match. Your goal at the end of the day is just to have fun and to put on a show for them. This was just I'm coming into this company to work with this guy. He won a Rumble or something a couple of weeks prior to this. Here we are. We're starting off with a good collar and elbow tie up. I had to test him out a little bit more right here. Good takeover I did for sure. But yeah, he just won the Rumble. So the story here is basically somebody set the owners or the board of directors set him up with an outside source. Hit me with some big clotheslines right now. Boom. And so I come out, and him and this guy named Rage are basically feuding. So that's kind of the story here, and that's where I fit in. No big build-up, and a nice Triple H spine buster right there that I do. One of my signatures. I kind of hit it a little bit earlier than normal, but nonetheless, I did hit it. He took a really, really good bump. Gave him the good old traditional scoop slam. I wanted to slam him down and let him know, hey, I'm legit. I ain't no fluke. And just let that crowd know that I know what I'm doing. Got him in that front face lock. Got into a suplex. Slamming him down. He's selling like a sumbitch. I love it. He's doing a great job. Still awesome to work in the arena. It was a gymnasium. So what wrestler hasn't worked in a gymnasium at least once in their life, right? And I could tell you all day, compared to wrestling outside, wrestling inside in a building is so much better sometimes. And that's just because of the heat and air and all that stuff. It's hot as a crotch outside, and here we are doing this, and it was nice and cool in there. So you don't want to take that away from nobody. But sometimes you don't get that. Sometimes you can work in a warehouse, and it'd be hotter crud in there. Here he goes, getting me with a suplex of his own. There I am selling. One thing I love to do is sell. Don't know the name of that referee, but he did a pretty good job. Nonetheless, I am coming into a territory here, and I'm doing this matchup with this guy who's clearly kind of a fan favorite, and nobody knows who I am. So it's all right, though. This is kind of how you spread your name out there, right? There's some of them right hands, James Taylor style. And I felt almost like the crowd would go dead sometimes, but also I was just focused on the match, so you kind of just deaf everything. You just tune everything out. Got him in the sleeper hold right here. Referee checking on him. Just doing what I can to do a little storytelling. I'm trying to show that the Rumble winner is he's the hero here. He's the face of this company, and he's doing what he can to survive this matchup, because he's got a big match coming up against their world champion. Pardon my co-commentator here who wants to help me out. But yeah, here he is giving me a couple of elbows in the stomach, getting ready to set it up. I give him a back suplex. Bam! So I never worked with this guy before, but one thing, after talking with him and getting to work with him for this matchup, he earned my respect. I think I earned his, hopefully, and look forward to working another match with him sometime in the future. Good environment, though. The environment was nice. People were very welcoming, especially that company. Oh, here we go. Bam! This is Resurrection Wrestling, so be sure to check them out. They work with TBW. I'm gonna put a link down in the description below so you can check out the full show to this event right here. I was, I think, the 5th match on the card, so I kind of an okay place to be. But I'd rather, if it's one of two places, like I always say, I'd rather be the opening match or the main event, because if you're not going to be the main event, you definitely want to be the opening match, because that sets the pace for the whole show, at least. Here he goes, picking me up in the fireman's carry position and slamming me. I forgot what he calls that. He calls it something. Nice cover up, though, and a big kick out. Referee in good position there. Fans were into it a little bit. They were just rooting for their boy, Cameron Cage, because he's kind of one of the faces of Resurrection Wrestling. He's definitely kind of over a little bit because he won the Rumble, and they've had like 3 or 4 indie shows here, so pretty cool stuff. If I critique myself, it's the fact that my cardio isn't 100% up to par yet. I'm starting to run out of gas at this part, and that's on me. That's not him. That's mostly on me. You go too fast. Sometimes you just do that to yourself. Here I am doing some illegal chokeholds. See, I'm a tweener. I'm not a face. I'm not a heel, but I can work either or, switch it on the dime. And with him being a face, I decided, well, it's better for me since I'm in a place where nobody knows me. I'm just going to do some heel stuff. And doing that illegal choke in the corner always gets the crowd a little upset. All right, so here we go. We're going for another front face lock. Going to go do a suplex. I'll pick them up. He's going to reverse. Now, we had a little bit of a situation right here. Here he goes doing the stunner. I reverse. He tells me, and I said, okay, give me a stunner right here, but he wanted me to reverse it, so he's holding me. He's like, reverse it. So I'm kind of upset at this spot right here. Right there, I'm out of gas. I'm already blown up. I said, when's he supposed to come out? Because we're supposed to have the spot. Double clothesline, I told him to hit, and we'll wait for the dude to come out, and that's his ultimate rival. Little miscommunication on that part. Not 100% on me. Partial him, partial me, because I was wanting to give him an opportunity to carry us a little bit. But that's just, the old veteran in me. I should have just kept on going. But hey, not ashamed to admit it. I'm a little ashamed of that spot. Looked a little sluggish, a little cheap. But here comes old dude. And it's got him distraction. So here comes the distraction, classic maneuver in wrestling, which is always great to see. There he goes. He's got them all distracted. And there I am getting ready to set him up. Boom. Stunner. Wham. Hit that stunner out of nowhere. Good sell on his part. 1, 2, 3. I like the finish. Good finish right there. I'm showing that he gave me a fight. And I definitely did that. Rage definitely got the thing. So I got to do 2 spots in this show. And that was my match. But then they asked me to do another segment for, it was right before the main event, kind of get the crowd hyped up, something fun to do, something funny. Good match on Cameron Cage, by the way, so definitely go check him out, recommend him. But right here, they're doing a little bit of a dance-off. So there's this guy coming out. Yes, definitely check out the Taff Taylor, that's me. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. So, I went out here, and I didn't go out here yet. I was actually just sitting in the stands, but this guy, he calls himself Spooter Man. And him and this other dude who's going to be coming out here in a second are going to be doing a little dance-off. They're going to see who could have the best moves, and it kind of got me involved, which I thought was a little bit funny. So here comes the other guy. I'm just going to call him Red Spandex Man. He's got his little 4th of July hat. It was a 4th of July event, so that's also why I was wearing the flag shirt that I was wearing. It's black, but it's all, it's the American flag. It was a fun little day. So I just had my match. I'm just relaxing, sitting back watching the rest of the show like everybody else, and we watch these two goofballs start their little segment. Spooderman and Red Spandex Man. They telling them to hit that music, and now here they go. They're about to start dancing. Okay, so looks like Spooderman's going to start it off. Go do the juking and jiving, slinging them feet back and forth. Now, when you're in wrestling, it doesn't matter if it's a match, it doesn't matter if it's a promo segment, or it doesn't matter if it's something silly like this. If you're willing to go out there and make an ass of yourself, no matter what the cause, just to entertain the fans that are there in attendance, then you know that you got it in your head and you know what to do. They asked me at the last minute to do this, and I told them absolutely, that's no problem. And it was an opportunity to have some fun. So here they are, taking turns dancing. And he's got the hat on. Spandex Man already went. Now it's back to Spooder Man. Can't keep the hat on apparently. There he goes, going on the second turnbuckle pad. I don't know what he's doing there. Lord have mercy, here he goes. Thank you for everybody that is watching this too. Please hit that like button if you haven't, and subscribe. Share this with your friends, and for future reference. Oh, and here comes James. Here comes me. But yeah, hit the subscription button. Share it with your friends, and if you know anybody that has some matches that they'd like me to commentate over or critique or react to, please send them my way. Check me out on TikTok and Instagram at Taff Taylor. And here I am doing the little spot right here. So I'm like, yeah, sure, let's have some fun. They put the hat on me. They're trying to get me to dance. I can't dance to save my life. And then wham! Hit him with the stunner out of nowhere. He's doing the thing. He didn't go all the way down, so I'm setting him up, getting the box office stunner right here. Boom! Love that sell. That was a hell of a sell right there on him. And then I said, Spooderman, you wear the hat. And then wham! Hit him with a stunner out of nowhere. Fans were laughing. They giggled about it. It was fun. So, did a little celebration. These guys, they were something else, and that was a fun little time to do. I missed the rope right here. I didn't step further in, but hey, that's just part of it. You don't get a chance to reenact that or re-record it. You just do it, right? You got one take. So I felt bad. Here we go right here at the end of it. I felt bad, and I decided, hey, you know what? Let's dance. And you can see this old guy can't dance to save his life. I got no rhythm. But I give him a knocker for good times, and boom, another stunner. Old Spooder Man. I don't know who the DJ was or who was doing the music, but they're pretty bad at doing the music too. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to critique it. But this part was pretty funny right here. Here I am coming out. There is another camera view to this, and I will share that later on. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming and watching this today. If you want to see any other matches I react to, I will be reacting to my own, but I'm going to be reacting to a lot of other matches. Until then, I'll see you down the line, and I will catch you.